Picture this. It's November 1718. The shallow waters of Ocracoke Inlet are stained red. A severed head, long black beard matted with blood, hangs from the bowsprit of a naval sloop. This is the gruesome end of the most feared pirate of his time, Blackbeard. But to understand how he got here, we have to go back. His real name was Edward Teach, and in just 2 short years, he forged a legend so powerful it still echoes through history. He was a master of psychological warfare. He didn't just want your treasure. He wanted you to be so terrified that you'd surrender without a fight. He cultivated his image, weaving slow-burning fuses into his massive black beard and hair. When he boarded a ship, he'd light them, surrounding his head in a halo of smoke and fire. To his victims, he looked like a demon straight from hell. One of his most audacious acts was the blockade of Charleston, South Carolina, in May 1718. This wasn't some quick smash-and-grab raid. This was a full-blown siege. Blackbeard, commanding his flagship, the Queen Anne's Revenge, and a small fleet of pirate vessels, parked himself right at the mouth of the harbor. For nearly a week, no ship could get in or out. He captured every vessel that tried, including one carrying some of Charleston's most prominent citizens. But he didn't demand gold or jewels. His demand was far more unusual. He needed medicine. His crew was suffering from various ailments, and he sent a few of his pirates ashore with a captured hostage and a ransom note. The message was clear: send a chest of medicine, or every prisoner would be executed, their heads sent to the governor, and the captured ships burned in the harbor. The city panicked. A storm delayed the pirates sent ashore, and for 2 days, Charleston held its breath. Blackbeard, ever the showman, grew impatient. He moved his fleet closer, preparing to make good on his threat. The citizens could see the black flags. They could imagine the carnage. Finally, the medicine chest arrived. True to his word, Blackbeard released the prisoners, albeit stripped of their fine clothes and valuables, and sailed away, leaving a terrorized but intact city in his wake. This one act cemented his reputation. He was not just a common sea robber. He was a commander, a strategist, a man who could hold an entire colonial port hostage and get exactly what he wanted. He was intelligent, calculating, and utterly ruthless. But this peak of his power was also the beginning of his end. Just a few months later, lured into a trap by the governor of Virginia, he would face Lieutenant Robert Maynard in that bloody final battle at Ocracoke. Blackbeard fought like a cornered lion, reportedly shot 5 times and cut more than 20 before he finally fell. His legend, however, would prove to be immortal. He ruled the seas for a short time, but he has ruled our imaginations for centuries. Thanks for joining me on this dive into pirate history. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next adventure into the past. See you next time.